This Michigan high school grad got a huge surprise from his dad's Brothers in Blue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Micah Schieber's father, Chad, served with the Midland City Police Department. He died in 2007 while running the Chicago Marathon when Micah was just 6 years old.
He collapsed in mile 18 and died right there in South Chicago. He was 35. Yeah, in one heartbeat, I became a 33-year-old widow and a single mama to 3 babies. So it was hard.
Chad's wife, Sarah, was left to care for the couple's 3 kids alone.
They would wait for him to walk in the door and do his goofy little, "Hello, I'm home," and drop the keys on the cabinet in the entryway. They all would wait for him. And you can't take that pain away for your kids. And that's one of the hardest parts as an adult watching them grieve.
200 police officers came to honor Chad at his funeral, and that left a big impression on little Micah.
I think when you're a 6-year-old and you watch 200 police officers file past your daddy's casket and salute him one by one, I'm not sure that you nor I could ever imagine what that does in a child's mind and how that forms them.
So when it was time for Micah to celebrate his high school graduation, he wanted his extended police family to be there with him too.
Having that little part of him within the police station come to my party was very important for me, just so that I felt like my dad was still with me.
Micah told his mom his plan, but she feared that not many of the officers would be able to make it on a Friday night. Little did Micah and Sarah know they had nothing to worry about. With their lights flashing, 18 officers showed up in full uniform to shake Micah's hand and congratulate him on his accomplishments.
There'll be no underage drinking.
Now, there's a lot more of you than I was expecting, which is awesome. 18 officers ended up showing up that night, which this left me in complete awe and speechlessness. They all had their lights on, and it was car after car after car after car, and I just kind of sat there in shock, trying to figure out what to say because I had no words.
One by one, Micah presented the officers with gift bags he had made and a special piece of art he had crafted for the station in his welding class.
You'll never find anyone who loves police more than Micah. And so, I guess his dad couldn't be here today, but you guys all are, and it just means the world. Thank you so much.
And Micah shared his own message for the police.
You guys mean a lot to me and my family, so thank you.
You bet. It's our honor. It's our honor. Our pleasure. All right.
Micah says he'll never forget his dad, and remembering him through the people who loved and served with him is one way to keep his memory alive.
I wish I knew more. I wish I knew who my father was. I wish I got to figure out the kind of man that he was, but I think my drive for all this happening is for people to help me figure out who my dad was. People talk about my dad with such high respect that I want to be just like him. I want people to talk about me like that when I'm gone.
Thanks to Micah's big heart, it's safe to say they already are. This is InsideEdition.com.